gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, this is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Bravery Studios in Garfield, New Jersey. I am Dark Messiah 2.0. I am the mail boy, and I am the CEO. And in case you did not know, every time that I come, it is time to go, because your boy don't pull it off with these hoes. And on phone is always the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz that talks all the shit.
It's your boy Alex the Motherfucking Hill, aka the Stanley of podcasting, and also known as the president and CEO of the Mr. McMahon Group, also known as Man, the Peter Girl, the Crossface. Ever run to a Crossface? You can get on MySpace, maybe on Natayla's OnlyFans. I'm thinking about Tony Storm's page too. Man, so many of them. Jesus Lord.
Mercedes Martinez. Even though hers says on the front page there's no nudity, but.
That's cool. I don't need no nudity. My imagination run wild. Have you not know I got a child imagination. Fuck out of here. I'm always gonna be a Toys R Us kid when it comes to some bitch. I don't get naked. Please, I don't need you.
Facts. And on the boards, he's back from his hot girl summer. He's now worldwide. He is international. He is bi-coastal. Mr. Gnarly Marv.
Hey, good to be back, guys. How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
Doing Mondo righteous, guys.
Let me tell you something. When you was on your trip and I saw you like post story, I said, Marv don't know post story. Let's see the studio. Where the fuck this man at? Somebody flew him out. I like this.
The first story ever that I'm not in the studio.
Word.
First one ever.
And then your most recent studio story, you got flooded out at that restaurant.
Yeah, man, that was an experience.
Yo,
bro.
what the hell was that though? Like, that shit looked crazy.
Yo, we wanted to eat something. We went to this cool burger spot in Patterson. It's kind of new. And like they had an outdoor patio area with a gazebo. So we get in there, we order the food. It's the rain died down, so we're like, oh, we're good. We could be outside. Bro, the minute she dropped off the food, like it was like Poseidon or freaking whoever the god of water is came out and was like, so I got you, bitch. Just flooded us in there.
He's like, y'all thought y'all gonna have a nice day? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. I mean, we stayed dry because we were right in the middle of the gazebo.
Right.
Like water did not touch us, but it was crazy how close it was to us and stuff. My food was completely dry and it was amazing. They actually put like chips on the burgers and everything over there.
Ooh,
like yeah,
nice.
Yeah,
That
shout out
shit sound
to.
good. So what you're saying is, whenever I come to Jersey, you guys show me where that's at, and I'll just go eat and fat.
Yo, believe it or not, I forgot the name of the spot already. I already forgot the name of the spot, but they got a whole bunch of like superheroes on the walls and stuff like that.
Right.
It's called the Burger Temple. It's called the Burger Temple. Yeah, that's what it's called. There you go. Shout out to them.
How you living, Alex? How's it going? How hot is it in North Carolina? Because it's sweltering here.
Oh boy, look, this weather is turned down here. So every day it's like almost in the 100, and then by mid-afternoon it starts pouring like I was doing right now, and then it stopped raining, and then it goes back to being 100 degrees. It's been doing it every day since last week Tuesday, and it's not supposed to stop until today.
That sounds horrible.
It is. It really is. Because then that humidity started hitting. Like, I understand people say, the South is hot and Atlanta is like hell, but at the last few days, boy, I've been in the house. I don't go outside. I ain't going nowhere. So even the sun go down, it's still hot as hell down here.
Yeah, it's been brutal the last like week. I want to say since Thursday or Friday. It's just been 95 and high humidity.
The humidity yesterday was ridiculous.
Whew.
With all that rain, oh my God.
Yo, look, 95 yesterday when I got off work, it was 88 degrees, felt like 110. And
wow.
it probably got to 90. It probably got to 94 before the day was out. I don't even know what that supposed to feel like, so I'm going to the house.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the best 3 minutes in pro wrestling podcast history. Cheeks of the week. Oh, we can start there too with the.
Oh, did I start with the wrong one?
Yeah, well, we'll start there.
Oh no,
no,
you ain't never start with the wrong one.
This is like the secondary segment to Cheeks of the Week. We're now doing updates on Natayla and her hot sister as they touch each other on YouTube.
Yes.
I am okay with all of this. I don't know what nobody will say, but fuck that. I love it.
Because they like cooking stuff, and then they throw flour on each other, and they rub icing on each other. And this is on YouTube, so what's actually happening on OnlyFans?
Word.
I don't know, but I'm telling you, I get paid tomorrow night, and that's a free check, and best believe I will be buying something. Don't know what it is yet. Something will get bought.
Yeah, so in this week's edition of the Neidharts, they bought matching bikinis and decided to go swimming together. Yeah.
Miss Sandy, those like bikini. Those are made like lingerie.
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
Yo,
But they are bikinis. They are bikinis.
Yo, man, I like the jungle gym they got in there.
That's Natalia's house. She has an indoor in-ground pool, but it's like that glass, like it's like a greenhouse.
Oh, it got glass in it too.
Yeah, it's a greenhouse, but that's her swimming pool.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
that's dope.
She's made enough money from WWE.
Must be nice.
Yeah,
must be nice.
That ass.
And now to the cheeks.
To the cheeks of the week.
Let me see what you picked for cheeks of the week this week.
We got Paige Van Zant on the left in the zebra print.
Yeah.
In the middle, we got Cora Jade from NXT, the little chick with that tried to break a skateboard on somebody and was already broken.
Let me tell you something. Damn.
I like the little devil heart tattoo.
Yeah, and then
Word, like I'm staring at it hard.
I finally found a bikini pic of Elektra Lopez.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Because she
You know what that thing is?
is thick as a
You know what that thing
motherfucker.
is? Look, you didn't even need to find a pic. You could have got the picture where she was at the basketball game, the Miami Heat one, with the jean short, because the ass was still out the same way.
Yeah, you're right.
Yo, it's weird. She's only 23.
Really? She's that
end her
young?
career. Yeah, she's 23.
And their career. What are you gonna give her, a baby?
Yeah, basically.
Yep. I'm ending it immediately, bro. You thought she was gonna wrestle? Nah, that shit ended right there.
Oh my goodness.
So if you listen to our programming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, yada yada yada, do yourself a favor, hop over to YouTube, watch the first 3 minutes of the podcast, enjoy the cheeks with us, and then you can return to your normal consumption of our broadcasting.
Yeah, you're already missing out if you're not watching this on video.
Yeah. At
the
least the cheeks. You got to see the cheeks.
Word.
And
Look,
our new extension with the Natalia and sister updates.
Bingo.
Hey, look. Look. The way I be talking about these mugs, I be like, damn. You know, somebody gonna think I'm a chronic masturbator. I am, but still, you ain't gotta worry about what I do.
Yeah, mind your business. See, mind your business.
Facts. What I do in my bedroom with Vaseline is my business.
Oh, you use Vaseline, nigga, Jordan. I need to still feel soft when someone else want to touch it, bro. I just can't have it all rough.
I'm not getting into details.
You gotta lay on one hand, and that way it falls asleep.
It's called a stranger.
Yeah, the stranger. Yeah.
Oh, first of all, I tried that, and all thing that happened was it went everywhere. So yeah, let's not get into that. That's a whole other show.
Oh yeah, it's
Like, I'm
messy.
telling
It's
you,
gotta be
that's a whole
messy.
Oh man.
Man, we had a weird and nice week of somewhat of wrestling.
Yeah.
That's what I call it.
Oh man.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was. So we're coming up on the part 2 night 2 week 2 of AEW Fyter Fest, which used to be a pay-per-view and now it's just a Dynamite special because Tony Khan loves to have specials like every other week, sometimes back to back.
Hell yeah.
So this week's main event is going to be the Barbed Wire Everywhere match between Chris Jericho and Eddie Kingston.
I'm okay with this.
When they announced it, I immediately thought of the exploding barbed wire match that didn't explode.
You know what? I just forgot about that until you said something. Jesus Christ, dog. Thank you.
But see that match made me think of it.
Yeah, but this is a barbed wire everything, so I'm not looking for the dollar store fireworks or the little poppers to go off like they did.
But yeah, hopefully this is a lot
okay.
better than what they did there.
I'm assuming this is like Shark Week inspired, right?
Yes.
The graphics.
Yeah, because the week one was like beach themed.
Yeah.
Because it had like palm trees and shit in the background. But this week it's like everything's underwater and there's a shark in the background. So yeah,
That makes
I
sense.
actually think it might be Shark Week on Discovery Channel. I don't know.
It probably is.
Yeah. If they're
I
doing
wouldn't
this,
put it past
yeah.
them.
A coworker of
I'm not
mine,
gonna pass it.
well, a former coworker, she's big on Shark Week. She just come in and talk about it every day.
Yo, people love Shark Week, bro. Like I get the humor in it, but there's people who like really are like religious about it.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and I don't understand to this day. I still don't understand why people are so religious over Shark Week. Like, I tried doing it in high school, watching it when it came out, and then I would just wake up in a previous episode that I fell asleep on. I'm like, wait, what? And the hell just happened? Oh yeah, that's not for me.
Yeah. We also got the new Christian Cage and the new Luchasaurus taking on the Varsity Blonde. So that's obviously they're gonna just kick their ass. And like I said, I'm here for this new Luchasaurus. I wanted to like him in the beginning, and then I realized he was trash, so I kind of just stopped paying attention. But I'm here for this new Luchasaurus. If you're just gonna kick ass.
If you're gonna just come in there, not smile and cheer, and just whoop ass, I'm with it. But I'm also still with the fact that his mask is black now.
Yeah.
I just love a black dinosaur. You know, they made him out there in the plains of the universe.
Yeah, big facts.
Yeah. And out of nowhere, Brody King is getting this push because now he's got a singles match against Darby Allin. Not against it, but it came out of nowhere.
Hey, look, they need to do something with the House of Black, so I guess this was the best thing to do right now.
Yeah, because freaking Buddy Matthews I believe he has a shoulder injury. I think that's what it was when we did that list of everybody that was injured a couple weeks ago.
They say shoulder injury, but what I think I just heard was him home with Rhea Ripley trying to do some weird shit.
Oh, she must have put him in the fucking
clutch?
swing.
Oh.
No, she probably put him in the swing, and you know, since he's big and muscular, it wouldn't flex right, so he probably popped the shoulder.
Probably. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm about to go on Amazon and look for one of those too.
And I would let Rhea Ripley put me in a swing too.
Bingo.
First of all, I'll let Rhea Ripley snooze the shit out of me. You understand me?
And the best friends taking on part of the Combat Club, Moxley and Yuta.
Bro, is it weird that I like Yuta in that whole entire group more than anybody else?
Really?
Yeah, I just like Yuta because like he's the one that like they don't give much talk about him like they should, but when he get in that ring, he shows his ass like they do. Hell, he even show like he do more heart than them, and they've been doing it longer than him.
Right. I think for me, I'm fine with his wrestling. He needs some personality. I mean, hopefully it'll grow over time, but he definitely needs something of a personality.
Yeah, he do. But like I said, as long as he stay quiet and just show up and whoop ass and believe shit, now don't give a damn what the hell that man got to say.
Right. And then this coming Saturday, well, before this coming Saturday, WrestleMania weekend, we had perhaps the greatest tag team match in the last 5-6 years. FTRs and the Briscoes at Supercard of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave Meltzer did the right thing, even though we really give a shit about Dave Meltzer, but he did the right thing. And he gave this a 5-star.
But you know, he should have given it that legendary 7-star.
Yeah, but we have part 2 coming, and they will be taking on again at Death Before Dishonor. And this one is a 2 out of 3 falls match. I didn't catch that until today.
Damn, I did not know that was a 2 out of 3 falls. So now I'm even more intrigued now. I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, the second FTR versus the Briscoes at Death Before Dishonor will be 2 out of 3 falls. And, yeah, it's going to be, as JR likes to say, a slobber knocker.
I'm telling you, bro, the N word is going to get said somewhere throughout this match. I just don't know who's going to say it, but it's going to get said.
Mm-hmm.
You think we get some non-audible like curse words from wrestlers sometimes? Like,
oh yeah, all the time, all the time.
Oh, yeah.
If you got your TV turned up loud enough, you can hear the ring mics catch it.
Hey, I want to see a
Randy,
super cut of
stupid.
And the entire card is now official. We also have Jonathan Gresham taking on Claudio Castagnoli for the Ring of Honor World Championship. And if Claudio does not win, we riot. I want to see that sign. I want to see that sign in the crowd. If Claudio does not win, we riot.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
Don't get me. I mean, I like Josh Gresham, but this is Claudio's moment. Damn it.
I say we riot, but also at the same time, I say sacrifice a human. But is that going too far?
Yeah, it depends which human.
I don't know. Who didn't Vince pay off yet?
That's like a short list.
Yeah, very short list.
Short list.
Me, I didn't get a check yet. I'm waiting on my check.
Well,
You got to sacrifice
okay,
Dark?
then anybody that didn't get paid, we got to keep them around. But people that got paid the most got to go.
Gotcha.
So
That's a
Don
long
Marie
list,
and all
though.
them got to go.
That's a long one to go through.
Mercedes Martinez and Serena Deeb, which is weird because unless one of them turned on the other on Dark, they've been tag teaming. So how are they just having a match out of nowhere?
At this point now, Dark, do anybody even care anymore?
Nah, not really. I'm just saying. Is there any logic, or
Yeah.
or is this just the best match that they can put on? So they're just putting the match on, which I'd be okay with.
I think the best match they could put on that they thought about, and it was like, it can work. Then they thought about it, it was like, I hope it works.
Yeah, because they've been wearing matching gear and everything for their tag matches, and now they're facing each other. So, but again, it's probably one of the best matches they can produce from their women's division that has ties to Ring of Honor.
It's funny, and I don't understand why they haven't shown up yet. What happened to Honor No More and Impact? Why they don't show up to any of this type of stuff? Seeing how they, the last few people in Ring of Honor that was there.
See, what I was going to say was they're just going to show up in the middle of one of these matches. It's going to be a surprise.
That would be nice.
Oh, what up, Valdor? Valdor was in the chat.
Valdor. Hey, what happened to the on-screen chat?
It pops up and disappears from time to time. It's been a time before it did that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because the pictures are up here. Yeah. I got it. There you go.
Also on the card, we have Samoa Joe taking on Jay Lethal, which they've been building this match basically since Joe showed up in AEW for the TV championship.
Yeah. God, yes. And do we care? Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Do we give a shit? Fuck no.
But
do I want to see Ric Flair's last match with him in it? Yes.
Oh, that's the following week. We'll get to that. That's in another segment. We'll get to it. But definitely, again, another match that it's going to be a banger. There's no way it can be a bad match.
Dark, now that you said that, watch it end up being a bad match.
It always happens like
I
that.
do have that kind of luck.
There's no way it could be a bad match. I hope if you was ass. I'm like, thanks, Dark.
Well, it can't be as bad as Remember the Rumble, or the backlash that you went
Nothing
to.
will ever outdo that. You understand me? Nothing. I gotta live with that in my heart that I can never get rid of that.
And again, your boy Willer Yuta, he's taking on Daniel Garcia for the Pure Championship. Was Daniel Garcia actively in Ring of Honor? Because I wouldn't know like the last year of Ring of Honor.
I if I remember, so I think he was.
Because in my little research on Daniel Garcia, I know he's still actively in PWG on the side because he's their world champion. But I don't remember hearing his name associated with Ring of Honor before it got shut down.
Like I said, I kind of remember him being there, but I don't remember him being there.
Right.
That sounds sad, and if it does, fuck you. I'm sorry. I've been very violent this week, and it's just getting worse and worse. So if I hear about a dude in the news down here getting people to punt, just know that I like to have money on my books, like at least Fridays, so I can have stuff over the weekend.
Oh shit! I feel you. And as you were just talking about, Ric Flair's last match. The actual match has been finally announced because most of the card has been out, but we didn't know what the actual match was going to be. The actual match is Ric Flair teaming with Andrade El Idolo, taking on Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. What the fuck?
No. It's not what the fuck. It's How the fuck? This got announced before the card got announced before the video came out.
Right.
The video came out. Then the video came out later that day.
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett and what was his wife's name?
Karen.
Karen
Angle.
Oh yeah.
Karen Angle.
Oh yeah, Karen Angle. Yeah, she showed up with Jay Lethal, and they old school bust Ric Flair open.
Yep.
I mean, drenched in blood. I mean, crimson full mask, like he was back in like WCW days. And I'm like, oh, that makes more sense. Why are we getting this match? I still don't know. Am I going to watch it because it's Ric Flair last match? Goddamn right.
Mm-hmm.
Do I care? Really no.
But this whole time we're thinking, who are they going to pull out to actually have a match against Flair? And it's a tag team match. I guess he just couldn't pull off a singles.
I know. I think he could pull off singles, but I don't think nobody really want to see Ric Flair last match. And it's weird though too because he's teamed with his son-in-law.
Yeah,
so.
Charlotte's husband Andrade.
I mean, how was Ric Flair's last match before this?
Whatever. That was TNA.
Him and Shawn Michaels.
No, didn't he have one in TNA?
Did he? Wait a minute.
I mean, Rick's not gonna give much of a show. I mean, at this point.
I mean,
well, to be honest, I don't know. He might give us much of a show. See how like
he wants to die in the ring
with Jay Lethal.
Yo,
that's it. But last time we saw him with Jay Lethal, Mark, he was in there, still got it. Fucking arms are jacked as shit for him to be that age and not on no fucking drugs. I was like, holy shit! Like, I understand Hogan. Hogan got to do something between his toes to get like that, but still, Hogan
wasn't
Hogan's
even
the only guy that we know that's still that big. What happened?
Hogan was putting on good matches in the early 80s and the late 70s.
Yeah.
By the time we know of Hulk Hogan, he just said, "Fuck it, I'm doing the shtick," and that's it.
Yeah.
Because
Hogan put on good matches when he was in New Japan because that shit didn't fly with them.
Yeah, when he was working for Vern Gagne in the AWA and he was going to work for Baba in All Japan, that's when he was actually fucking wrestling. And then once Vince got wind of him and Vince bought out his deal from Vern Gagne, that was it. It was the Hulk Hogan that
Yeah.
That Hulk Hogan. That's all you got after
listen
that.
Here, brother. Listen here, brother. I don't want my daughter dating no black. I'm not never letting that go, bro. Like, that video, that voice recording is stuck in my brain for life.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe Rick will do that shtick where he fights his clothes and his clothes actually win this time.
That would be funny if he did that again. God. Drop the elbow on the jacket.
Yeah.
Bam.
Like the jacket actually wins this time because it's like his last match.
And for people confused about Jeff Jarrett being in this, because he currently works for WWE, he can be in this because he's not a talent.
Wait.
He could be a referee. He could be a vice
Jarrett currently
president
works
of
for
promoting shows.
So wait, because he's not on TV, he could wrestle?
He currently works for WWE as director of live events. That means he books buildings and he sets up local promo for the city that they're going to be in. That's his job.
So everyone that's not on TV can go out and wrestle somewhere else?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Surprise.
What's his name? Well, what's his name that wrestled on ROH that worked for WWE in the back?
Sanjay does in AEW now. Abyss.
No, it starts with an S. No, not Abyss. It starts with an S. He's been there for a long time. He damn near had CM Punk gimmick with the blonde hair.
Oh.
When he was smaller.
Yeah, I'm blanking on his name too. Fuck.
I can't remember his name, but he just did an indie show this week, and he faced against his son for the first time ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, y'all niggas can still wrestle outside of WWE? But then also Gregory Helms still wrestle at certain places outside of WWE.
Remember Gregory Helms was in the in fucking the AEW version of the final deletion.
Yep, and still working for WWE.
And still working for WWE. But because you're not signed to a talent contract, you can do that. They don't like it, but you can do it legally.
I was how'd it go again? He showed up there on what was that? Their Wednesday night,
Yep.
and then like that, but then like that following Friday, he was on SmackDown in the back chilling.
Yep. Yep.
Must be nice to be in two places at once, but everybody can't be Rick Rude and be on TV at the same exact time.
Oh yeah, that's still legendary. Nobody's gonna beat that. Wait. Remember the girl that was on the Kiss Cam with Los Lotharios? She was on AEW Dark the same night.
I know, but see, she's in the crowd and then she was in the ring. This man was in the ring cutting two promos at around the same damn time on two different shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the point of that was because Rick Rude left to WCW and we never saw him after that, right? That was it.
Right.
He showed up that one time.
But at the time, Raw wasn't live. They taped out a month ahead of time. So the Raw that he was taped for was the same. Was actually after his contract expired. So he was still on TV even though his contract had already expired. And then so he signed with WCW and showed up on Nitro the same night he was still on Raw.
Oh, but I was saying I don't think he did much in WCW when he got there. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think he did anything over there.
He was basically just their man in the suit that did all their talking and stuff like that. But he had stopped wrestling almost damn near fully when he got WCW.
Yeah. He was with DX that one night.
Yeah.
And he was their insurance policy.
Yeah. Valdor said, we could have gotten good matches from Hogan in that era if he didn't shoot down matches with Jake Roberts, Ricky Stubo, and a bunch of others. Iron Sheik did nothing wrong.
Iron Sheik's a legend.
Yes.
Bro, Iron Sheik. Bro, Ryback been going ham on TikTok with his videos, bro. I'm like, bro, at this point now, I think Ryback just need an OnlyFans just to make fun of people's shit. Say what he really want to say now.
Ryback is spitting gospel right now, and it's scary.
Bro, we talked so much shit about this man before, and this man has just been sitting up here telling us the truth. I really feel bad now.
Yeah, I kind of do.
And it's gone. I no longer feel bad.
I was saying you guys might have to do an apology episode, but
let's not go that far. Let's not go that far.
If I apologize to Ryback, I need a year worth of supplements for free. Fuck out of here.
Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to put this in the lineup. Michael Elgin was arrested in Japan for stealing supplements.
Where did he steal them
First of all, one.
I guess whatever GNC is in Japan.
Bro, yeah, he got caught. And
right
he's
now,
and look, he's a foreigner over there, so you know they about to be harsh on his ass.
Yep. Whatever the Japanese gulag is called, that's where he's going.
When I saw this article, I was like, wait, what? If it had said steroids, I wouldn't have been shocked. But it said stealing supplements. Michael Elgin arrested for stealing protein powder in Japan. Michael Elgin's fall from grace is well documented. Elgin was reportedly arrested on allegations of domestic abuse in summer of 2001. He produced several documents to refute the allegations. He has once again found himself in trouble with the law. Cassidy Haynes of Body Slam News reported that Elgin was arrested in Japan last week for stealing protein powder. As of this writing, the former Impact Wrestling star is currently in jail. And that was Sunday night, which was Monday morning in Japan.
Damn, son.
When you said supplements, I thought it was worse. You stealing protein powder?
Protein powder.
Bruh.
Like if they had said steroids, I wouldn't have blinked an eye because I know he's been on steroids in his career.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
I'm gonna tell you right now. All I can say is, I hope nobody in prison dropped the soap. The big man, son. Ain't nobody gonna try. If somebody across seas can get him in prison and make him their bitch, he don't need to never come back to the States. He just need to stay there and just never come back.
In Japan? I can't picture it happening, but
I can't picture it happening either. But I feel like somebody's going to try it because you have to beat the biggest man in the room, and technically he's the biggest man in the prison.
Well, I'm sure there's somebody the size of Giant Baba in jail.
In Japan?
Sure,
Yeah.
First of all,
I don't know.
That's really terrifying.
Maybe in China. I can't picture in Japan. In China, they breed giant people. Yao Ming was breeding. He was bred.
Dude, there's like two professional bodybuilders in Japan that make Bobby Lashley look like Kofi Kingston. And they are like as tall as like Bobby Lashley. And I'm like, bruh, who made you? And who gave you all these XP points to be that big? Because there's no way in the hell you belong here. And they're like, and one of them is a cop.
Oh, wow.
It makes it even worse. Like, if he was like, I said, pull over. I'd be like, pull over. I'd be out the car taking his tires off. You good? I ain't going nowhere, baby. What's up?
Yeah. Kind of unfortunate that J Kid's away this week because the Vince McMahon jumping memes are still going. And we've got Vince McMahon in the ring with Booker T from his match this past weekend in his self-owned promotion, Reality of Wrestling.
Until you said something, I thought this was a real picture.
No, that's edited. That's Photoshop. Because that's...
Bruh, no offense. No offense. Why do Booker T look like one of them crackheads that just got back on his life?
He found God.
No, he found
I don't do smack no more. He's like, I don't do smack no more, kids. I got to see my kids for the first time in 20 years.
Oh man, yeah, that cutout of Vince McMahon jumping off the steps it's so beautiful. It's a godsend.
No offense. I want to take this cutout so damn bad, and I kind of want to
frame
fit it in like a Power Ranger fight.
I'm surprised that hasn't been done yet.
It's coming.
That's why I said I want to kind of do it, but I feel now that I said it, somebody's going to do it.
Yeah, but
you know the internet.
The internet don't sleep.
And that is undefeated. It is like 1 billion to like 0.
Valdor said Elgin probably got away with stealing shit all the time in Mexico.
Oh, first of all, ain't nobody in Mexico going to try him. They come up to his kneecap. Why the fuck do they want to fight him?
That's how I feel about Japan too, though. I'm like, there's not too many big people out there, but
everybody knows karate.
There's definitely like at least a few huge Mexicans that could probably take them out. They probably got like bodies.
Fucking the dude, the MMA guy that did WWE for like a month. He just killed somebody. No. He killed somebody that was like raping his niece or something.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, he killed him with his bare hands, but he killed him for a good reason.
No, there's some Mexican monsters out there. There's definitely a few.
I'm about to say he different. He had to kill. You know, once you mess with a child, you got to go.
Yeah. If it
wasn't
him, it would have been somebody else.
Brock. I know he had a match with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar versus UFC. Cain Velasquez.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed somebody with his bare hands, but the guy was like raping his niece, so it was justified.
Yeah. Bare hands though, that's crazy.
Yeah, bare hands.
Bare hands.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Speaking of Natayla from before and her a luxurious home. Couple weeks. I believe this was last Friday or Saturday at a house show. She no-sold the finish against Liv Morgan. She got up and started yelling at her. And the internet, just ran with it. Oh, Natalya's not happy. She wants to leave WWE, yada, yada, yada. So she goes on Twitter. She says, first, her husband, TJ Wilson, Tyson Kidd, who is a producer for WWE, he said, I'm definitely going to have a talk with Vince McMahon about your bad attitude, Natalya. And then she said, you better talk to Mr. McMahon, Tej. I'm so mad that I'm getting all these championship matches and TV time across Raw, SmackDown, and NXT in top storylines. I've been bad. Someone better spank me. Hashtag PG-14 Natty.
What happened? I lost track after you said spank me.
The hashtag is in reference to that Raw is now going to PG-14.
Nice.
They did not say SmackDown. From what I read, it's only Raw. USA Network requested a PG-14 product.
Yeah, but how different is 13 from 14?
That's the
PG.
Go ahead.
What, TV 14?
Yeah. Well, it was PG.
Yeah, it was PG. So basically, we got the blood every once in a few moons, and we got the curse words, every here and there. TV 14 puts it back to the aggression era where people was calling people bitches. there was a lot more blood, and there was a lot more swear words. So they're going back to that kind of version. So we're never going to get the Attitude Era again.
No.
We're never getting that far back. But this is the closest we're probably going to get.
My only issue is they can curse all they want. They can, have more risque love stories. They can let Cody bleed every week when he comes back, but because he wants to bleed.
Oh my God! First of all, I didn't get a chance to send you the meme that somebody made about that. They said, "Sir, you find everything great today?" And then they show us a Home Depot, and he got a shopping cart, and it's Cody with a whole bunch of razor blades. He goes, "I'm gonna have a great time."
But if the creative doesn't change, it doesn't matter if it's TV 14 or PG. If they're still having the same silly promos, but they're not just adding curse words, it doesn't make a difference. It's still crap.
It doesn't make a difference, but I'm gonna tell you where it makes a difference that it will work best for them. If you're allowing the curse words and shit like that to come back, now Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman can finally go bullshit ham with this heel persona and not be like, "My tribal chief, I love you, but we're scared." No, fuck that. I'm like, Roman, you have to beat his ass. Like, you got to go ham now. Like, this is the opportunity of a lifetime for Paul Heyman. These promos he's about to cut going forward are about to be so good, people are just going to quote from him going forward.
Yeah, that is where it will help in the better segments. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens. Those segments will be better because they can act like an adult and not a 15-year-old.
Anybody that has a fake TV show on WWE Network or television will benefit from this the most.
Mm-hmm.
Now I kind of wish that Sami Zayn still had his old show, so he can go back with the conspiracy theories of him why he loses.
That lasted 2 weeks and they cut that shit.
Bruh, but the sad thing is people was with it because they just knew he was annoying as fuck, and he just kept trying to prove that everybody was fucking him over. And I was like, to be honest, he's not lying.
Well, he talked about AEW and Vince cut that shit off. That's what happened.
Okay, first of all, my whole thing is that bring ratings to your show.
Yeah, it did.
Just let that slide.
It did.
To let that shit slide. But once they said that, people did like WCW when Mick Foley won. They niggas switched over. Wait, he said what to what?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, now that we got Stephanie and Triple H kind of in charge, shit, things are kind of looking a tad bit better. It's a lot of work going ahead before Vince come back, but it's looking a tad bit better.
Yep.
How long you give it?
I actually want to say probably WrestleMania season. Vince can't stay away from WrestleMania.
I know, but the shareholders are kind of really going against Vince right now.
I know.
They kind of want to go.
But as we know, unless they can prove immoral turpitude, or what's that other legal term? He went against his fiduciary. Yeah, fiduciary. It's one of the fiduciary powers. Unless he did one of those things, because of the way the stock is set up, they can't do anything. He technically did nothing illegal. He did a bunch of immoral shit. But he had consensual sex with a consensual adult and then paid them after the fact to not talk about it. He didn't pay to have sex with them. He paid for them to not talk about it.
You know, sad thing is, I feel like you're right. At the same time, I also feel like he did pay some of them for sex, because there's some people that would not have sex with Mr. McMahon. But if he offered you the right amount of money, you'll do it. Hell, I'd do it. If he offered you the right kind of money, I'd do it with damn self. Shit. Want me to pull a trick at it? You want me to bend over and grab your toe hole from down to my legs? I got you.
Yo, Vince is gonna beat this, and he's beaten almost everything before. He's come out of shit that you would think nobody would come out of.
Yeah.
So like,
and look,
I ain't
he
even worried.
bought people out of shit. Nobody come out of Jimmy Fox.
Yeah, he got him out of murder, right?
Yeah, got him out of a murder chase.
I'm never letting that go. You nigga killed his
He beat the
girlfriend.
steroid
Vince showed up
trial.
at the jailhouse, and all of a sudden the man's walking away free.
He beat steroid trials twice, wasn't it?
No, just once.
Oh, okay.
No, it was the one time he beat steroid trial.
I feel like it happened in the 80s and the 90s again. I don't know.
What was I see? I don't. If it was the 80s, that one I don't remember.
It's he beat the steroid trial. He beat the Jimmy Snuka thing, Miss Elizabeth thing. Like nobody talks about.
Oh yeah,
I know Lex and them talked about it.
Eddie, what's the head injury thing called?
The Eddie thing nobody talks about.
Concussion injury.
Concussions.
Yeah, the concussion things.
The concussion. Owen Hart's death. Chris Benoit shit.
Yep.
He just got away with a lot of goddamn things. Like, eventually, this karma was going to come back up eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like some poetic karma. Like they're gonna catch him at the supermarket or something.
And not to mention the crowd's cheering him when he comes out now.
Yeah.
He's getting bigger pops than ever because I gave you this. You will bow to me.
Bro,
like, that pisses me off so much because most people get caught in limelight like this. They disappear for a while to shit die down.
Nah,
this one to come outside.
He came out and let his nuts hang on TV.
That's what he did.
And what?
He's the Green Goblin. He's the Green Goblin.
Oh shit!
Because remember in the movie they had the shareholders trying to take the company from him.
Yeah,
he's the Green Goblin, bro.
Yeah,
I gave you everything. You did?
Yeah, Vince came out. He just let his nuts hang on TV. What are you going to do?
He didn't even apologize. Didn't even say, "Hey, look, I'm gonna be gone for a while." This thing, nigga. The whole world knows what happened. He came out there. Let's have a good show. Jumped on the stage and just kindly walked off. Bitch, the fuck.
Yeah, he's not worried. He's not worried about shit.
That man don't give a fuck. Look, Linda already fully divorced him. She been gone out the house. The place in Connecticut, the house they had in Connecticut is gone. The kids are grown out the house. You think Vince ain't out here fucking?
Right.
And how many concussions does he have, bro? Like
he's probably had a good 10.
He probably can claim, or his lawyers can claim that he's not in his right mind.
Yeah. Well.
Dead ass.
Dead
Like that. That and people that work for him in the back when they be like, bro, some of the stuff that he say and do is just out of this world. They probably take that shit into consideration and be like, he probably got some concussions that he probably don't want to talk about.
They could air freaking episodes of Raw. Like, look at him.
Yeah. Valdo was asking about, he thought the issue was that Vince used company money without informing the stockholders.
He did also.
The only thing the stockholders can do is complain about the raise that was given to the paralegal, because that's the only time he used company money for his sexcapades. All the payouts, all the hush money was personal money that he used. So beyond that, what giving the raise to the paralegal, which is company money, they can't really argue anything other than his immoral decisions, making the company look bad. That's all they can really do.
Hey, look, I got a question for this, right? Y'all ready for this? Just go with me on this one. Listen.
Okay.
All right. What was homeboy name that had the little island that he had all the guys come out to?
Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
No, I think you're talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's kind of
Epstein, Weinstein, some Caucasian man that does things with little girls, all the same.
Jewish.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
True,
I apologize.
True.
I don't want to get canceled like Oprah. No, damn, Whoopi. Sorry. Black people all look alike. What happened if somewhere down the line, just randomly out of blue, a picture of Vince McMahon hanging around him?
Then he's really done.
I gotta get
if
to
he
my
went to that
Photoshop,
island?
get my
Yeah, then
skills
he's
up
really
real
done.
quick. Let me get to my Photoshop later and get my skills
Yo,
up real
for as
fast.
evil as a human being Vince is, I don't think
You're not getting out of that one.
Yeah, no, but I don't think he would do something like that.
Bro, this is Vince McMahon we're talking about.
He doesn't have the time. He's always working.
A man that had people die for him, he gave them their little 3-second bell and not gave a flying fuck about them after that because the show had to go on.
Yeah.
I believe he would.
Yeah.
I don't think so. He doesn't take time off. He doesn't go on vacation.
But Darb, check this out, right? So apparently some wrestling YouTube was talking about the cases of the women that basically, this little paralegal and everybody else shit happened. and they said two former wrestlers are a part of it. And they're from 2005. And the only wrestlers that came to mind when they sat down and thought about it was Dawn Marie and Maurice. I'm not Maurice. What's what you call it? Wife name that was there that left.
Maria Kanellis.
Yeah, they talk about them too because apparently Maria Kanellis didn't want to be talking to Vince anymore for some reason out of the blue, and then she got sent to developmental and then let go the week she got sent to developmental.
Yep.
And then Dawn Marie, they said that Dawn Marie had sexual advances towards her one time before, and she disclaimed them rumors, and then they said that when she was pregnant on maternity leave, they fired her then and just never spoke about her again. They just erased her from the book.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? That dude came out. It kind of makes sense because every other diva from the past has been back, but nobody in WWE talks about Dawn Marie.
Right. Yeah, they're very possible. I think I mentioned Maria Kanellis. I don't remember hearing Dawn Marie's name though.
So I just want to know, like, at this point right now, you already got your hush money, and you already like kind of spent it. I start talking. I'm like Superhead. I write a book. You got me fucked up. This is what his house looks like on the inside. This is what his sexual room looks like. He likes the fingers in his butt. I'm telling it all.
Word. Okay, what do wow.
Okay.
What do SummerSlam, the Intercontinental title, Dolph Ziggler and The Miz all have in common?
None of them really show up on shows too much.
Dolph Ziggler and The Miz have been in every Intercontinental Championship match at SummerSlam since 2009.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here.
At least one of them has been in every match since 2009. Now, there's been a couple years. There's been a couple years where there hasn't been a match, but starting in 2009, it was Rey and Mysterio. 2010 was Dolph Ziggler. I'm sorry. It was Dolph Ziggler and Mysterio. Then you had Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston. And then 2011, you had Miz versus Mysterio. 2014, Dolph versus Miz. 2015, Miz versus Ryback versus Big Show. 2017, Miz versus Apollo Crews. And 2019, Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins.
Damn.
Yeah.
So basically, Brad the Cody left and the IC title became nothing. They just made it something.
Yes, The Miz and Dolph Ziggler are the Intercontinental Championship.
That's crazy. Now, once Cody come back and stop cutting himself from bleeding in the ring, maybe he can get it back.
Nah, he's winning the Rumble. Let's be real.
He is, but it'd just be nice to see the man that bring that title back from the dead to at least hold it again since he left.
Oh yeah, maybe like the end of like 2023 after he loses the world title, he can get back in that picture. But let's be real, he's gonna be world champion at WrestleMania.
I feel like if you want Cody to be Cody in his own life, you should let him win the IC title and then go fight for the world title and have both.
Yep. All right, it is time for Ultra Fantasy Booking. And if my phone would let me hit the right button. Last week was Dragonforce. And we kicked the night off with a handicap match between Thunder Rosa taking on Fire and Desire, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. And Thunder Rosa did not make it. Fire and Desire took home the win.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Did not expect that. I thought she was going to win.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Is
Next
she
up,
having an AOP push?
possibly. Next up, them boys, the Briscoes, they were in their barn. They cut a promo and sent the video in. Hey, yo, AOP, where you at, big boys? You thought you could fuck with us? Nah, man. We shit on the tag division whenever the fuck we want. We beat y'all asses like y'all stole something twice. Now y'all gotta we gonna keep on being them boys, and you gonna go reclaim your seats in catering. Peace.
Catering do got some good food.
Yeah. Big E says he takes food home.
First of all, Big E looks like he takes food home. Not in a bad way, but it just seemed like he would do that.
Cause no, he's cheap like that. He takes the food home.
Probably eat some on the way home too.
Cause he lives in Tampa, so when they were in the Thunderdome, nigga, he was taking an Uber from his house to the arena. It was like a $20 Uber ride every day. So he'd leave with like 4 or 5 plates and then just eat that for the rest of the week until he had to go back to work.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. Ryback was talking about something on his live YouTube, and when they said who can eat more, you or the Big Show, he said, "Well, I used to show up at the taping." He said, "I used to get me 2 hefty good plates of steak, ribs, chicken." He said, "Big Show just look at me and be like, how the fuck do you eat all that?" He said, "Yeah, I would take some of that with me into the training room, and then I'll just bag some up and take it home." And I'm like, yo, that's the second person I heard say take that shit home. What are they cooking back there? Why do I want some?
Next up on Dragonforce, Kevin Owens came out to the ring, and he held the ring hostage. I am sick and tired of being overlooked. I am sick and tired of not being given a fair chance. I am sick and tired of losing to handpicked favorites of that walrus we call a general manager. I am going to sit here in this ring until something changes. And 18 minutes later, and this is just another one of the many reasons Canada is superior to America. Hey, look, there goes the walrus now. He's finally showing his face. Guess the network executives called and told you to take control of the show instead of filleting your champion back there. Kevin, you can say what you want about me, and you can make every excuse why you're not the WF World Heavyweight Champion. The fact of the matter is, Cesaro's just better than you. And since I am an honorable man, I'm going to give you one more chance. But first, you have to beat the newest member of Team Heyman. And that man is... We now have Kevin Steen taking on Shelton Benjamin. And Kevin Steen won 87 to 13%.
Why does that sound like something that would happen in real life?
If Heyman was booking, it would.
Yeah, I feel like it would. Like down to the rarity of like Kevin Owens winning. It just sounds like it.
And as the show goes off the air, the voice of Mauro Ranallo, the lead announcer, who is that backstage, and why are they watching the other show? I guess we'll find out next week on Dragonforce. And now it is time for this week's episode of Warzone. And this week is our July pay-per-view, No Way Out. So we're going to kick the night off with the AEW World Championship match. It is a fatal four-way tag team cage match. It's going to be a complete clusterfuck for this one. We've got the Brotherhood taking on the Usos, taking on Red Dragon, taking on AJ Styles and Finn Balor representing the Bullet Club. Once again, in a fatal four-way tag team cage match. Match 2, Nikita Lyons taking on Serena Deeb in the women's division. Next up, MJF will be taking on the B Team in a handicap match. The New Day, all three members will be taking on the House of Black. For the TNA Women's Championship, Asuka, the champion, may finally be unseated by Charlotte Flair.
Yep.
Call drop.
Yep.
And our main event,
I'm still here.
All right. And our main event, Bryan Danielson will be taking on Adam Cole for the MLW Openweight Championship. And we have a lights out match. Our ring announcer, the lovely Lillian Garcia, will come out to announce the rules for our lights out match. The following is a fight pit match. No pins, no submissions, no disqualifications, no countouts. Last man breathing wins. And Brock Lesnar will be taking on Walter inside the fight pit for the WCW United States Championship. And that will be our show.
That's a fun show.
Yes, our first lights out match.
I feel like you should just have. I feel like you should have a real lights out match. Just have all your wrestlers in the ring to turn lights out and see who just randomly picks.
that sounds like a good idea. Maybe Tony Khan's listening and he'll do that. Have you seen clips of the Goldberg episode from WWE Legends on A&E?
No, I have not seen it.
They basically focused on, like, you know, Goldberg winning the title and then the Bret Hart incident. And one of the last things in the episode that they talked about was Goldberg and The Fiend, the match in Saudi Arabia. Goldberg went on to say, I'm a talent and I do what the boss tells me to do. I flew to Saudi Arabia knowing that I was going to lose. Then somehow it changed up and the finish was different. And surely wasn't me, because that would be an extremely selfish move, number one. Number two, then truly it wouldn't be about the business, it would be about myself. And number three, who the hell am I as a part-time guy to come in and demand anything? Truly mean, but this is tiny writing. But not in a million years. And the Fiend, I'd love to get on the phone and talk with Brave-faced man-to-man and tell him that it wasn't me. So Goldberg said he thought he was losing that match, and Vince changed it last minute.
It sounds about right. Sound like that.
Yeah.
You're my money maker. I'm paying the most for you. You gonna take this belt.
Yeah. Also, in a recent interview, Nia Jax, she commented on her appearance in the Men's Royal Rumble. This is Wives of Wrestling podcast that she was on. They ran through me.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now that I got that joke out, they ran me through what was going to happen, and I just remember having chills. Like I said, I have never taken the RKO before, and I've never taken a 619, and I don't want to fuck this up. Are you kidding me? Like, these are some of the biggest moves in wrestling history, and I'm about to have these guys land them on me.
This is,
Now that part is legit, but the first line was me.
Yeah.
So yeah, she basically she did an interview about that moment in the Men's Royal Rumble where she got 619 into the RKO and then dumped.
But it sounds like to me, you're saying is you need to go find this interview and grab my lotion bottle. Let her just tell me the story of the fun time.
Yes.
Oh, did you hear about the news about Paige talking to Tony Khan?
Yes, I did.
I wonder what's going to happen there. I wonder if she's going to play a backstage role, or they're just going to allow her. They're just going to pay her to be on Twitch showing off her cleavage.
I'm fine with either one.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with either one. I'm hoping it's the second of the latter, where you don't need to have her talk on Twitch. Just do a square cut right there, and just have her sit there for like 8 hours.
Word. And we're going to end tonight's show with one of our most exciting segments, Sheik Tweets. Here we go. Take a minute of your... Oh, sorry, that's the pinned tweet. The time I put that jabroni Hulk Hogan in the camel clutch and made him humble. That one's kind of. It didn't have much of a punchline to that one. I love the rock and roll, but the fucking jukebox baby costs more than a dime. Get your shit together, Joan Jett Bubba.
God damn.
What is he listening to?
Breaking news: Hulk Hogan is a dumb son of a bitch. Rise up, you dumb son of a bitch.
That was motivational.
Yeah. Make today,
that really was.
Make today count, you
right
dumb
there.
son of a bitch.
He needs to do public speaking.
Best of luck, fuckface. This one is one word. Tequila.
I'm with him on that one.
If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you would understand, you dumb son of a bitch.
Now, who is that you talking about?
Oh, he's quoting Biggie too. Who the fuck is paging at 5:46 in the morning? It better be important, or I'll beat the fuck out of you when I see you, Bubba. Researchers say if you're a jabroni, you're also a dumb son of a bitch.
It's true. I think that was true.
General rule of thumb: don't be a dumb son of a bitch.
Got a point.
It's true. It's true. I agree with most of this, honestly.
Bro, so relatable.
British weather authorities, go fuck yourself.
Yo, I swear that's how the British tell their weather.
Drop it like it's hot, you dumb son of a bitch.
All right, that one got me.
Let me see if I can find a Hulk Hogan one to leave on.
I'd say it's easy to find a Hulk Hogan one. Just think anything Sheik would say about Hulk Hogan.
Apparently he's had other things to talk about than Hulk Hogan lately. Here we go. Dolly Parton, it's always good to see you, Bubba. You're still number one with me forever. Wow, he said something positive.
About Dolly Parton, what can you say wrong about her?
I don't know.
Her titties are still big.
Fuck Panera Bread.
I'm with him on that one.
Okay, here we go. We're going to leave on this one. Hulk Hogan will always be a no good son of a bitch.
There you go.
Smooth, straight to the point like whiskey.
I have been Dark Messiah 2.0. And you, sir?
Alex, the motherfucking you.
Thanks for dropping in, Gnarly Marv.
Happy to be here.
And continue to enjoy your hot girl summer.
Will do.
And we're out of here.
Get the Hoochie Daddy shorts, bro.
They're coming. They're coming.
We're out of here. Peace.